Yeah, but if he's checking me in events of wherever place we can check, like is there any activity performed or what? Yeah, definitely we can check. Elizabeth Taylor Wright. So go to events. Definitely there will be events. For this identity, member of group has been removed. Domain computers. And some workflow has been generated. I mean, some task has been generated. And we have taken action on that. And the access request says, the request access. Is that an old one, or is it today's one? No, it's an older one. It's the 22nd. 22nd, yeah, it's the 20th of December. Okay, all right. So this one is today, 1 December 22nd, 2022, 917. So this is event. This is access request. Both are different. So the moment you are going to approve, access will be removed. Already it's been removed. It will remove from Sailpoint as well. It won't generate anything. So that's it, that's the difference. So if you guys are clear about this LCM events, we'll talk about deployment. We don't have any question then. I'm good. Thanks, Rakesh. What about Mover, Rakesh? Oh, you would like to see Mover as well. Mover would be. I mean it was Rama or Vartesh. I mean it's going to be Vartesh. Mover is another kind of an activity. I mean we can perform it's like. I mean we have to run a workflow. Just create another event, that's all. Right. Anyway, yeah, it can save some time. This one also you can trigger based on some attribute change only. Okay. So you have to select the attribute name. So how in your environment they are going to define. So in my last environment, we have an attribute name called position ID. If the position ID is going to get changed, then we have to trigger event. So in that scenario, we can select any attribute, let's say location. So, based on location change, I'm going to trigger this event. From Singapore to some other event from Singapore to Austin. If any person is going to change. So I have to trigger some event. So here you can mention as mover event. Okay, in the business process, you can select if you have anything related to mover or else you have to build something. So the event will get triggered. So let's say based on department. If you have a department, so from clerical to admin randomly I'm giving, so any department change. So in that scenario also you can trigger a mover event, so something like that. So whatever happened to lever event, the same will be happen. But based on the workflow, which workflow you are going to select. Is it clear, Bache? Yes. Okay. Me share on this one. Yeah, so I have. It's not completed the rule, but let me show you. If I'm going to submit any access request for JDBC application and the end system is going to create it or not. Let me show you that quickly. Let me select this Deborah hood, open this Deborah identity first. I'm not sure. It's in the middle only, but a point will be created. Okay, so Deborah hood doesn't have Prism application access Prism. So I'm going to select this Deborah identity first. Select Prism application entitlements. So let me select any entitlement. Let's say user. Click on Next. Click Submit. Okay, sorry. This is for JDBC application. Okay. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay, so I'm getting error, but I'll show tomorrow. I have to change the database name. Let me remove this and same events. So we'll talk about this deployment. So deployment. Whenever there is a customer requirement, you will build some custom rule, workflow, custom object. You will create a number of things. You will do the same thing. You are going to validate in each and every environment, like dev test stage. So if we have written every environment, if it is working, then we'll go to production. So those things called deployment basically. Guys, you have an idea, right? How, the deployment and all. I thought of explaining deployment process from beginning. You want to explain? So I'm going to explain. So I'm going to explain. So I'm going to explain.